Welcome. Now, the theme of the Alfa Laval stand is about make it happen. Now, there are two things we focus on. What is it we are trying to make happen? And it really is in line with what our customers are doing. We focus on two things, reliability and taste. Now, these two factors don't just come on themselves. There's some underlying trends in the industry that have made us choose these two areas. And there are four key trends. They're not new, but they're very strong. And the first trend in the brewery, in the beverage industry, you can see a very high focus on profit, especially when it comes to sustainability. It's about the use of water, reduction of energy, reduction of emissions, for example. That's one trend. The next is a focus on differentiation. There's a lot of choice in the market right now. So the producers are trying to find ways to be different, to have different packaging, to have different tastes. So that's the other focus. And we see this especially in the craft brewing area. The third trend is diversification. We hear now of the different producers of beer using beer as a base and then adding different flavors to them and making new products. And this differentiation and diversification all rely on trying to do new tastes, using beer as the main ingredient. And finally, the focus on frequency. We hear a lot about consumers trying to moderate how much alcohol they consume. And when you survey people, over 50% are willing to consume less alcohol, but not willing to stop drinking. So some of our customers have stated goals that by 2020, they will be producing non-alcoholic beer that is about 20% of their total production. And this is a very high trend, comparing that now we're about 5%. The key here is about keeping the customer, and that's the frequency of contact. So that's how we arrive at our theme of making it happen. It's about flavors, diversity, and taste. And here's an example of the kind of customer we're dealing with. It's a typical craft brewer. If you come around, you can see it in the imagery. The other is about yield, waste reduction, and reliability. One of the key ingredients used in the brewing industry is hops, as we show in this illustration. And the IPA type beers are so popular, the demand on hops is very high. And the price of hops is increasing. So we have to find ways of using this resource in a more efficient manner, productive manner. So this is why we have yield as one of the taglines that's very important. So when we look at the spectrum of products that we have in display on this stand, it's about making it happen, from reliability to taste. And they're arranged in that way intentionally, where we have the first corner, reliability, all the way to taste at the other end. And we have product experts at each stand that will give you an introduction of the challenge, the solution, and the benefits of each of these products. At the end, we will come back here and convene for a summary, and if you have a Q&A, I will take that session.